Hi, hello there.
Hello, excuse me, do you happen to know Mr. Lei Kangrong?
He's my father. What are you looking for him for? Oh, he's your father? Yes, who are you?
Oh, it's like this. 20 years ago, he was working in Shanghai.
Yes.
Back then, my father had a growth, and Mr. Lei saved him.
Oh, I see.
Do you know about this?
No, he never mentioned that to me. Oh, he didn't mention it?
Well, he's helped a lot of people, we know that, but I didn't realize you were one of them. Where are you from?
I came here from Sichuan.
Oh, from Sichuan.
Yes.
That's quite a long way.
It's okay, not too far.
Did you take a train or drive here yourself?
I drove here. It's quite remote. It took me a while to find it. Right, how did you manage to find such a remote place?
It was 20 years ago, and information wasn't very easy to come by back then. After Mr. Lei saved my father, he was discharged and recovered. Then my dad told me I should come and thank Mr. Lei. When I got to where he used to work, they told me he had already retired and returned to his hometown. Then, based on the information they gave me, I tracked this place down. It was hard to find.
It is hard to find. You really are very thoughtful. Since you've come all this way, why don't you come inside and sit for a while? Oh, is that all right? Yes, of course, it's fine. All right, thank you. Here's some water. Oh, thank you. You're welcome. Please sit. Thank you. Yeah. The road here was quite difficult to travel.
It was. I was quite thirsty. I see the roads here are very rough.
Yes, they are, very remote. So, is Mr. Lei at home?
Oh, my father isn't at home right now. Oh, it's getting late. Why isn't he back yet? He's in town. What is he doing in town? In town, we opened a shop there. Oh, what kind of shop is it? It's for traditional Chinese medicine.
Oh,
Since our area here is quite remote, as you saw when you came.
Many people go to him for help, but it's inconvenient for them to come here, and sometimes he's not home when they arrive.
Oh. So, it's better for him to be in town.
It's easier for people to find him there, and the transportation is more convenient too.
that's true. It's not very convenient here, but it would definitely be easier there.
Yes, exactly.
Hey, you just mentioned Mr. Lei is your father, so how should I address you?
My name is Lei Ting.
Oh, Lei Ting.
Yes. Nice to meet you. By the way, what exactly happened 20 years ago?
Well, it's like this. 20 years ago, wasn't Mr. Lei working in Shanghai? Yes, that's right. Because back then, my dad had a very serious condition, and all our relatives and neighbors said there was no point in holding on, as he was almost at his limit, but my mom insisted on fighting for it. Later, we heard that they could treat this condition in Shanghai, so my mom took my dad there. When we first went to Shanghai, we didn't see Mr. Lei, we saw someone else. Given our situation at the time, our family wasn't particularly wealthy. And with my dad's situation, it was just making our financial struggle even worse. The people in Shanghai also told my mom there was no need to keep trying, saying that was enough and that we should just go home and live out the rest of his days. My mom couldn't hold back her emotions at that moment and just broke down. That was when Mr. Lei happened to walk by, saw what happened, and asked about the situation. At that time, Mr. Lei gave my mom and dad a glimmer of hope. But later, when my mom asked Mr. Lei about the estimated costs for the subsequent treatment, he provided a plan. When my parents saw it, they felt like the sky had fallen, fearing our family couldn't afford it. My mom said that even if we had to sell everything we owned, she was determined to get my dad treated properly. Perhaps Mr. Lei sensed how difficult things were for us. Mr. Lei, are you a very compassionate person? So Mr. Lei used a specific method, and my dad started to get better. We stayed there for about half a month, and then he told my parents that they could go back, and just needed to focus on follow-up care afterward. Actually, my mom and dad mistakenly thought that Mr. Lei had already given my dad that final notice, thinking he didn't have many days left. But unexpectedly, after Mr. Lei gave my dad that herbal concoction, he actually got better.
Oh, is that really so?
Yes, we are really so grateful to Mr. Lei. And later, it required a cycle of time. When my dad went for a checkup again, he found it was completely gone. The things that had grown were just gone, yeah. And at that time, it was my mom who reminded my dad that we really should thank Mr. Lei properly. I rushed to the place where Mr. Lei used to practice, only to find that he was no longer there.
Right.
Later I asked the people working there, I said, "Where is Mr. Lei now?" They said Mr. Lei had already resigned. Looking back, I was really shocked at the time. Then, based on the information they provided, I went around and finally found this place, and I didn't expect to actually find him. Mom, you are truly thoughtful. It really wasn't easy to find this place. A small favor should be repaid with a fountain of gratitude, let alone this. Mr. Lei saved my dad's life, because if Mr. Lei hadn't stepped in at that time, my dad might have been gone already. So for us, he is a lifesaver, and I felt we had to come here to express our gratitude to Mr. Lei. For us practitioners like Mr. Lei, it's really just about healing the sick, so it's our essential work. The fact that you traveled such a long, arduous way to find us is already very moving. So, does Mr. Lei work in the city now? Does he come back often?
He rarely comes back.
Rarely comes back.
Yeah, because he's quite busy in the city.
Then Mr. Lei must be quite famous in the area, right? Yeah, anyway, people around here who feel unwell will all go find him for a consultation. And besides my dad's case, there are also many friends from other places who come specifically to find him.
Then, are you also in this line of work?
Oh, I didn't do this before.
Hey, then why didn't you go into this field?
Back in the very beginning, a long, long time ago, they always said it was passed on to sons and not daughters, so I didn't have the chance to learn it.
That's old-fashioned feudalism.
Right, yeah. They're getting older now, and I'm the only child, so even though I was working away from home, I wanted to come back to be with them, and I'm still interested in this. Anyway, since we have the right conditions at home, I thought I'd learn from my father and the others.
Yes, this must be learned, because it feels like it's dying out. Many people want to learn, but they don't know where. Since you and Mr. Lei have such great craftsmanship, I think it must be passed on. Yes, I think so too, because it's a craft worth studying. Hey, is this your home?
Yes, this is my home. The conditions are a bit modest.
Isn't it said that this industry should be very profitable? Why is the environment like this?
Well, for those with a real conscience, they can't really make much money.
Right, that's true too.
Yes. How about I show you around our place? Is that convenient?
Yes, quite convenient. Okay, great. Our home is quite simple, please don't mind.
Actually, it's all about the same. Hey, are these houses all made of mud bricks?
Yes, mud brick houses.
Mud brick houses.
Yes, we just use whatever materials are available locally.
These houses should be cool in the summer and warm in the winter, right?
It's quite comfortable to live in, but by today's standards, it doesn't look very fancy or high-end.
It's fine. It is quite comfortable. We're just used to it. When does Mr. Lei usually come back?
It's hard to say. Occasionally, when he's not very busy, he might come back for a while, but then he leaves again.
Is he that busy? Is this place far from town?
It's a bit far.
How far are we talking?
By car, it takes about 2 hours or so.
That far?
Yes, it is. My goodness, so this is deep in the mountains. It's quite isolated. You could say that.
The transportation here is certainly not very convenient. No wonder Mr. Lei stays here. If someone wanted to come find him, my God, how long would they have to walk from the main road?
Yes, especially older people. They wouldn't be able to make it at all.
Yes, Mr. Lei is truly highly respected.
When he was younger, he could go to people's homes.
Since he's getting older, he decided to just open a shop in town. It's more convenient for people to find him, and it's a bit easier for him too.
Yes. So, will Mr. Lei be back today?
He's not back today.
He's not back today? Right.
I was actually hoping to go see Mr. Lei.
I can take you there when the time comes.
Oh, is that convenient for you?
Yes, it's convenient.
Oh, great.
By the way, What should I call you? Oh, my name is Xiaofeng. Oh, nice to meet you, Xiao. Nice to meet you too.
I hope coming over suddenly didn't disturb you? No, not at all, not at all. That's good, that's good.
You arrived so late. Have you eaten yet?
I was just about to eat, but I hurried over and kept asking for directions since I'm not familiar with this area. My car almost fell into a ditch earlier.
Oh, is that so?
Like you said, I'm actually a bit hungry now.
Are you in the car okay?
Yeah, everything's fine, no worries.
That's good, that's good. We're about to cook. So let's go grab some vegetables from the garden and have a simple meal. Alright.
Oh, you grow your own vegetables? Of course we grow them here. Otherwise how would we?
Oh, okay, let's go. Let's head over together. The air feels nice here, pretty cool, my goodness.
I'll go pick them. We'll get some eggplants today. Let's have some of those.
Sure, we have those.
You're so kind.
And who is this?
We call him Yi in our local dialect.
Oh, that's your father's younger brother, right? Yes, exactly. Oh, hi there, uncle.
Hello.
I've been feeling a bit off lately.
I've been having some trouble with insomnia. Oh, what do you mean?
It just means your health might not be in the best shape.
Oh,
A bit of insomnia, meaning you can't sleep, right? Oh, you mean you can't fall asleep?
Can't sleep, insomnia, and then.
Yeah, I've been sweating a lot lately and I just can't sleep at night. That's not a big problem. I'll get you some medicine to help regulate that. Oh, what does that mean? Can this be fixed? Of course it can be fixed. It's just a small problem. Didn't you ask if we had oil? Let him take some more, I'll prepare some for you. Okay, thank you, alright, thank you. Yeah. Is this Mr. Lei's younger brother?
Yes, my uncle.
oh, his uncle, I see.
Yes, he does this work too. So, this is a multi-generational family trade then. Oh, yes, exactly.
My goodness, you're a real legacy family.
Well, from what I remember, it went from my father to me, but since I'm a girl, they never really instilled this knowledge in me. After I grew up, I became quite interested in it. With society's mindset developing, they started teaching me, letting me learn about it, so I'm just getting started now.
Oh, that really must be passed down. It can't be lost. That is definitely true. Are these vegetables you grew yourselves?
Yes, that's right, we grew them ourselves. Why weren't those vegetables I just saw being processed? Because my father is busy with the processing. We need someone to pick these flowers and herbs.
Because I don't really know that much about it yet. My uncle knows, so he is responsible for going up the mountain every day to find these flowers and herbs.
Oh,
Right, finding them on the mountain is much better than planting them. Yes, that's for sure. I think I know why Mr. Lei didn't want you to do this.
That might be a concern of his, yes.
Right, because the mountains are dangerous, and after all, you're a girl. The supplies are heavy, and the terrain is rough, so he must be worried about you getting hurt.
Yes, exactly, that might be one of his considerations.
Oh, and sister, are you married?
Not yet. You're not married yet?
That's right.
why haven't you gotten married yet, given your age?
I'm not in a rush. Right now I'm mostly focused on learning this craft well.
Well, yeah, but you could do both, right?
Well, that depends on fate.
Right, depends on fate. Oh, and about what the uncle said earlier regarding my insomnia, can that really be fixed?
For us, that's a very, very small problem. Oh, that's a small problem? Don't worry about it. I'll have my uncle get some of his herbs for you, and you can just brew them at home and drink it. Oh, is it really that convenient? It is.
Well, because of my father's situation, I really value our happiness, but I haven't been able to find the right person. Plus, my work pressure is high and I'm very busy, so I've been neglecting these things. What the uncle said just now really hit the nail on the head for me. So I'll go and have a chat with the uncle in a moment.
Sure, no problem. Well, I'll go cook. You go have a talk with my uncle.
Oh, okay, thanks.
Alright.
Hello, uncle. Oh, are these the medicinal herbs you found on the mountain yourselves? Yes, that's right. Oh, so you're responsible for finding the herbs, and also for boiling them for the gentleman, right?
Yes, that's correct.
What is this? That's Codenopsis.
Codenopsis?
Dug up from the mountain.
So this is Codenopsis?
Yes. Was this dug up on the mountain?
Yes.
Oh, I see there's so much more here. We just dig them up on the mountain.
Ah, This is Gastrodia.
Does Gastrodia look like this?
Gastrodia is just, it seems so. Oh, this one here is Ganoderma, right? Yes. Oh, my goodness.
Oh, these were all found on the mountain?
Yes.
Oh, alright.
Hey, Xiaopeng. Hey, we might not be able to eat together today. Oh, why? What's wrong? Because my dad just called me. There's an emergency, and I need to deliver these over urgently.
Oh, really?
Yes, that's right. That's fine. I can also go meet Mr. Lei. Yes, let's go together. Oh, alright. Hey, sister. Where are you going? Riding the bike.
You're riding this bike?
Yeah, that's right. We usually ride this bike.
That won't do, it's so late. I'll drive you there.
Is it convenient for you to drive? It's convenient. Since it's such an urgent matter. Let's go. Yeah,